Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. Dave, before we get going, let's hear from David. Clint Capella is out there with Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Jared Allen is out there with Duncan. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Simmons with it. Embiid, the pass to Harris. To the right side. Durant with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Count that one.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Allen against Embiid. Here's Duncan, and Junior throws it down.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Now, here's Thybulle. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Count the basket.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, you gotta at least contest Simmons from the mid-range. I mean, he has the touch to be effective from there.
Durant finds Allen to the middle. And Junior throws it down hard.
And that's the kind of dunk that can energize a team. Junior's here to inspire.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Simmons looking around. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
And here is Durant. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Top of the key, Duncan. Now LeVert. 5 on the clock. With some arc, and he sinks the layup.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Duncan. That one misses. Good work defensively by Capella. Simmons inside. He's covered by Irving. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. Over Irving. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Tries from 10, and Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Junior's got 6. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to New York. Outside, Simmons. Back to Harris. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Allen. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Burks is checked in.
Can't afford to lose Simmons in a screen and roll. When you do, he torches you for that mistake.
Irving finds Jordan. Back to Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons, the bounce pass. Pass to Burks. Dinwiddie against Harris. Up top, Embiid. Here's Burks. Hits from the high post.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
The Nets have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Philadelphia. 4-point game. Passes it to Burks. High post, Embiid. He's against Jordan. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. They'll have a jump ball. Philadelphia with the ball. Back to Burks. From outside the arc. Harris outside. A floater. Duncan with the block.
A tremendous effort by Junior on D. I mean, forced the swat. Great defensive possession for him.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Junior's got 10 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Brooklyn leading by 6. And then Durant with the dunk.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Harris finds Capella. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, no good. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Milwaukee.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Philadelphia decides to take it.
I mean, and there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Hardaway comes in for Irving. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Capella. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matthews, he's checked in for Burks. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Ben Simmons. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Down low, here's Duncan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Junior's got 12.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And Matthews kicks to Korver. Korkmaz passes to Korver. That's tipped. Hardaway with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Wants to get it.
Oh! Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Richardson outside. Here's Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Both free throws good from Matthews. 5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Junior. Great look there, but off target. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Nets out in front. They're up by 10. 2K Sports And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Duncan is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. 4 on the clock, and Matthews gets it to go. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't.
I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. The offensive rebound. Harris outside. Back to Duncan. Floats one up. Good work defensively by Richardson.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Pass to Matthew. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's deflected. Matthews with the steal. Here's Korkmaz. Embiid is at the elbow. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Embiid. And he lays it straight in. Embiid's got his second bucket.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016, spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
From deep, Richardson drops in the tray. Richardson's got 6.
It's huge whenever Richardson connects from distance, and it makes this offense so much more dangerous.
And the dunk by Duncan.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason check in for Joe Harris. Harris LeVert comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Duncan against Harris. Not going to go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Here's Capella. Brooklyn with the rebound. Junior's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Thibault. Simmons against Irving. Tries from 7. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ben Simmons.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime. Still to play. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Clint Capella is out there with Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. They get it again. Allen dishes to Duncan. Shoots over Capella, and again it's the Nets missing.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Duncan dishes to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bucks, was a man possessed. He added 33 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Back to Irving. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Irving's got 9.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
Tries the hook. Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's Irving who brings it up for Brooklyn. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the inside, Duncan. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 9 and stolen by Junior. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Embiid trying to break loose. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to.
I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Embiid, the pass to Matthews. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harris kicks to Korver. On the clock.
You know Korver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
This is his first free throw of the game. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's-eye view. You've gotten a front-court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Here's Junior. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Crawford in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Philadelphia, Alec Burks comes in for Kyle Korver. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Simmons.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's Embiid. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when Richardson is aggressive, good things tend to happen, including how he attracts fouls while shooting.
76ers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And, Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And Duncan throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The 76ers trail by 9. Now the pass to Embiid. Outside Matthews. For 3, Richardson. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Lob pass to Duncan.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Philadelphia's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to Richardson. Back to Burks. A 3-ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
There's the lob to the hoop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
Pass to Embiid. Looking for Harris. He gets it there.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Harris comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Luwawu subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Passes it to Luwawu. And here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, getting up. Junior gets to the rim for the flush. It's the easiest shot in basketball if you got hops.
Richardson the pass to Burks. Back to Richardson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Duncan kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Embiid with the steal. It'll go, and the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Harris.
Aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
Here's Jordan, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tobias Harris.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Embiid finds Burks. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
Pushes it down to finish the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. No good that time. Jordan with some nice D. Here's Duncan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There's no shortage of grip to Junior's game. He gets his elbows dirty. He'll come right at you and force you into mistakes.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Thibault. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Nets leading by 5. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Durant is out there with Duncan. And it's Allen in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Richardson the bounce pass. Now one against Embiid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Nets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. Allen, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
And the pass to Simmons. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Simmons. Over Irving. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ben Simmons.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Durant kicks to Duncan, passes it to Irving. 3-pointer, LeVert, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Korkmaz. Capella, the pass to Embiid. Back to Capella. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Durant. Thibault on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Capella, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Junior.
I mean, and Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact, not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Timeout called. The Nets.
And relax.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. At the elbow, it's Junior. Durant against Capella.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. The pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And look at the fearlessness. He comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Matthews is checked in.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Duncan left side, shoots over Capella, and Junior gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Durant. Duncan left side. Makes it off the glass. Junior's got 43 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Eibel with the ball. The drive by Simmons. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Harris is checked in for Wesley Matthews. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Duncan kicks to Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality who just wants to win.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Shoots over KD. Harris misses.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Inside, here's Allen. Ball's knocked loose. Junior the pass to Allen. And the rejection by Embiid.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Irving kicks to Junior. Passes to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
To the middle. Here's the break. Floats it up for Junior.
Now, some folks can call Irving too much of a gunner, but he keeps showing he can pass with the best of them.
The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Simmons. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Looking to end the run. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Irving. Simmons against Irving to the paint. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing
in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And that one's good, Junior.
With his footwork and his skills, really can be tough to handle on the interior. I know I wouldn't want to take that.
Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by Allen. Irving against Simmons. Over Irving. Hits the front of the rim and out. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Duncan outside. avert the pass to Duncan. And he banks in the layup. Duncan's got 49 points in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
And it's sent back by Allen.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Simmons inside. Covered by Irving. No good from Simmons. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
On the wing, Harris. Over Durant. Can't hit from the elbow. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.